I don't think SCC has noticed yet. They're just clearing top wave here. Onyx now spots it. Is half HP. David Taicho is closing in on the fight here. Onyx wants to go in. Tornado used by Ryujin. Hits on the floor. Banner goes down, but not necessary as Infernus hits onto UK Fallen. Will pick him off. And the Morguard is stolen by STC! Ryujin steals it! And Serpent will be fought for. Void hits onto 5. That's a really good attack by UK Fallen, but will get picked off here. Ryujin trying to do the damage as well, but everyone's so low on Pixel Rangers. But no one getting caught yet. There's no Archer here yet. JSL catches the Morgan being taken. Now Hail of Arrows used, and Onyx instantly dies again. The Banner is down. The Wraith Aura as well doing a lot of AoE damage, and they're getting so low. UK Fallen as well, but Onyx will, ADD will go down first. On the Berserker, Lancer Charge as well will take out JSL. Ryujin trying to do the damage, but the Priestess Seal is simply too much. David Taicho out of ult will be running out of resources here. Morguard is nearly taken, and Ryujin, David Taicho steals it. Onyx has ult. David Taicho coming. JSL Tornado Lancer Charge only hits onto Ryujin, but the Berserker is instantly dead. UK Fallen front to back damage is pretty good. Banner is gonna go down, smashes onto 4, but there's no follow-up. And David Taicho is still in the back with the Wraith Aura, forcing everyone back. And now Pixel Rangers hold up, they're getting routed. Graces is getting picked off. Lancer is now the only one alive. And we're back. What's up, everybody? I took some time to look at the VOD, and let me tell you, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we could have done that any better outside of maybe reducing the risk chance we have with David Taicho. Like I've been really thinking about it. I've had a little bit of time to like really understand my team. First of all, LMO, you need to get your positioning up so that I can actually give you a chance. I mean, you're statistically like you're really good in a lot of areas. Just the problem is your positioning is trash, brother. Your positioning is awful. I need you to lock in. But second of all, Ryujin is like our faker. I'm being so serious. His stats are trash. Like, it may look garbage, but I'm telling you, Ryujin is our faker. This is our team's faker. Like, from how he's playing, he has truly made our mid lane so much more versatile. Like, we can actually run a mid laner that can win us the game with mage play. Like, his wind mage, his ice mage is so rock solid. We just need a team around our core, because right now, UK Fallen, I'm not gonna lie to you, UK Fallen has been... In the playoffs, UK Fallen is choking the hell. He is... In the playoffs, UK Fallen looks like a fucking disaster. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, boys. In the playoffs, UK Fallen looks like a disaster. I might have to put him on something more stable and then move all of our win conditions towards topside. Because, seriously... UK Fallen in the playoffs looks like a disaster. He gets like 1 good game out of 5, and that's not good enough. I just don't know. I don't know what's wrong with UK Fallen in the playoffs, but he's a choker. And I'll tell you what, right? The first like Spring Cup, cool. We put everyone on notice. We don't win it, but cool. Now everyone knows you gotta lock in against us. In the MSI, we bomb out in the quarterfinals against the team that eventually wins it. Cool, we get that pass. But dropping out 3rd place in the summer, there are articles coming out about our team now. They're like, can they get over the hump? Can they get over the hump? This team is frisky, but can they get over the hump? I don't want to be the team that gets labeled as chokers, boys. That is the one thing I never want to hear next to my team's name. If my team gets labeled chokers, everybody is getting fired. I don't care. Okay, listen. The one thing my STC does not need is articles writing about how STC, are they chokers? Can they get over the hump? Can they win a title? I don't want to hear that. We're in our first year, sure, but if you get so close that many times, people are going to start asking questions unfairly, mind you, considering that our team is still significantly worse than like 3 other teams. But those unfair questions, someone's got to answer them. And it's up to me to answer them. Okay? I just need my team to win something. Okay? And it will start today in the Champions Cup. Now, what is this? Why is the #1 NA team in my division again? Isn't this the number 1 Chinese team? Is okay. So, you're trolling. I get 3rd place. And then, once again, STC is put in the group of death? Comments. Tell me down below what you think our record will be in the MSI Champions Cup. Because this is bullshit. Why are we in the group of death again? Top 2 qualify. I'm so mad. Why are we in the group of death again? Okay, just fine. It's all good. We just need to win 2, and then hopefully the tiebreakers are in our favor. There's also a patch. Barrier Mage, instant A tier. I don't know. I don't care the context. Barrier Mage in the first game was one of the most broken supports in the game out of release. So, I think we'll be playing a lot of Barrier Mage. Let's look at the patch though. Gambler gets nerfed again. He's already D tier. He is getting sent to the gulag. His early game got worse. Now he doesn't even have HP to survive in lane. So he's cooked. Wind Mage got nerfed. Okay, his laning phase got deleted. The HP is... So, with the HP lowered, the big thing about HP lowering is that they're not unpickable. It's just that if they're against a mid laner who does a lot of harass damage, like a Gambler, a Sniper, Pyromancer, they just lose the lane because they're forced out way more often than not. So we have to consider that. Swordsman got nerfed again? He's not even that good. He's like a pseudo tank from the jungle. You still see Monk got nerfed. Yeah, Monk had to be nerfed. Okay, so they didn't nerf him. This is what I've learned. They didn't nerf him. I was like, great! Monk got nerfed. No, he didn't. They nerfed his healing by 6 and reduced his HP by 300. By 200. Okay, so his laning phase is a little worse. Every matchup that Monk's supposed to win, he will still win. And every matchup Monk is supposed to lose, he will still win. Because he will just out-heal the poke. Like, the only character that maybe pokes him out of lane is Pyromancer. But it's not even true, because he heals 120 HP when he heals himself, right? And Pyromancer does like 140 with a fireball. So basically, Monk will take 20 damage every time Pyromancer pokes him. That's nothing. Literally nothing. Ice Mage nerf. The HP nerf for... Wow, Ryujin got fucking deleted. Ryujin... Yo, this is the Faker effect. Ryujin might actually be Faker. They are nerfing every champion he's good at. So I have to find him something else. Knight got nerfed. She's a permaban. She's still a permaban, by the way. She's still an insane permaban. Alright, let's check the buffs out. Pythonix got buffed. Okay, nothing. Yangshi got buffed. It's something. That's not nothing. That's something. She's still B tier, I think. Lancer got buffed, so he scales better. That's pretty good. We'll put him back to B tier, I think. Ogre got buffed again? Okay. He got buffed again? Okay, that's kind of insane. Empire is still trash. I think we put Priest S tier. The range is kind of nuts. Let's check our game info. So we have a couple of S tiers. Magic Knight, I think, is not S tier anymore. No, I lied. She's still super S tier. I was like, she's not S tier anymore because her stats might be too low, but no. Her HP is still very good. She can survive in lane. Her early game attack damage means when she ults, she's a demon. She's still really good with Bard. She's fantastic with Barrier Mage. I cannot emphasize this enough. Okay? Barrier Mage is broken with Magic Knight. Magic Knight got the 2 best enchanters in the game with her. Crazy. There's the best things against Magic Knight are range carries that scale. Guess what happened? Archer is literally not in the game. Sniper is a mid laner at this point because apparently her laning phase bot lane is trash. Right? What other range ADCs? Gambler just got nerfed. He's out of the game. Gunner is a jungler because, again, same problem. He can't lane. So, Magic Knight has no opposition. Truly, Magic Knight's biggest weakness is a team with, like, running triple CC and dual blader. That is it. And they nerfed, and dual blader is also in a really weird position right now. So, this is very weird. It's a very weird situation. Anyways, Champions Cup time. Actually, never mind. Apparently, it's not Champions Cup time. It's buff time. Elimo keeps going up. That's good. Elimo, can your positioning go up? Why is his positioning not going up? Elimo, please. Oh, sorry. Elimo, I swear to you, I'm like upgrading his positioning. Is that part of judgment training? Is that not control training? What upgrades positioning? Is positioning just not a skill that he upgrades? Everyone that needs to scale up is scaling up. That's good. Yeah, Ryujin got nerfed. Ryujin got hella nerfed. They nerfed both of his ADC, both of his mid laners. David Taicho is scaling up. I love it. This is what they call competition breeds improvement. Because David Taicho is going up, but so is LMO. So that's good. As long as both of them keep going up, I'm actually happy with that. Alright, we got champion awards. Yes, BNT. BNT wins. Rapid Storm going 9-9 and getting second place is pissing me the fuck off. Oh my god! Alright, whatever, it doesn't matter. Hyper Jump got what? NBD got relegated? There's no way. Okay, Cyber Cyber Vanguard and Rift Pumas need to get their nicknames. So I'll just do that real quick. And then UK Fallen and JSL got regular season awards. But this is what I'm talking about, right? In the regular season, UK Fallen and JSL, group stage and regular season, UK Fallen and JSL, mwah, fantastic. Once we hit the playoffs, UK Fallen vanishes and JSL's impact is like significantly less. Not that he plays worse, it's just he gets shut down. And I don't understand exactly what the enemy teams are doing that is shutting him down, but he is getting shut down. UK Fallen specifically though, I don't want to label him a choker, but seriously, UK Fallen, you need to step up in the playoffs, man. I know your clutch factor is like 42 or something. It's pretty garbage. Yeah. Focus is clutch factor. And you may be like, well, Focus literally... but Focus says it's like, you know, your performance no longer... Bro, I don't care. It's a clutch factor. Ryujin's clutch factor is lower, but somehow he's clutcher. So, take that as you will, man. UK Fallen, please. Please, UK Fallen. What else? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also that. Oh, almost forgot to say that. What else are we doing? I swear, I forgot what I was gonna do. Okay, congratulations. Cyber Vanguard, you are now Cyan, and Rift Pumas, you are now RP. Congratulations. Anyways, games very soon. We have about a week of training. Our first game against the China #1 division. Of course it is. Priest is buff. Yes, Priest is broken. We know this. I'm not gonna lie to you, boys. We might have to start running some like buffer mid. We could run barrier mage mid or something. I don't know. That sounds stupid. Ah, man. There's so many good enchanters. Like, there's actually there's more good enchanters than there are good carries. So the problem is that we can't ban all of them, obviously. Do we just let Knight through and then run just out survive teams? Because the meta has been do more damage to the enemy team, they all die. But if we run like Monk Priest, how do we lose? Like Monk Priest with like Dark Mage, a Magic Knight, Jiangshi, not even Jiangshi, like we just do a lot of composite AoE damage, and I think it's so hard to deal with us. Like fighter, like skirmishing damage, like Gunner is probably really good with Monk Priest as a backline support, or like as a supporting cast, something like that. It's pretty good. Hey, finally LMO's positioning went up. Thank God. I hope that goes up faster, because please. Do we have enough money to hire another coach? Yes, we do. All right, let's see if we can steal another coach from these bums. We actually don't need region at all. I just need a high judgment coach, and we can go from there. Yeah. Something affordable. Something affordable. Acorn. Ian. From Polar Blizzards. What? You are the best training coach I've ever seen in my life. Come work for me. I'll pay you $150,000. Thank you. We have the money. We have the fiscal property. Korean Div 1's fan pool grows. Okay, I see. So our fan base is getting bigger. We're getting a lot of loyal fan base. Our expectations are not like insanely high now. We have a decent fan expectation, but of course, again, the fans. I'm sure they care. Like they just love that we're like top tier. But the articles, man, the journalists, the critics, they're going to start speaking poorly about my team. I don't want to hear it. So we gotta win something. If we can win the champion, if we can win MSI, it would be incredible. He declined my terms. It's okay. We'll look for another one. Someone will accept my terms. Solar Flare? Yep. Let's talk about it. You want a salary of 197k? How about I give you 190,000 on the dot for 2 years? Yeah. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I'm happy to pay a high price for my coaching staff. Look at how expensive my coaching staff is. And Malon and Starry, your ass might get fired. I mean, you're cheap. This is why you're on the team, right? So, I mean, I'm fine with that. But I'm just saying, listen, our coaching staff needs to be god tier, okay? I want to build my prodigies. Look, we're gonna have Ryuji's already on the team, right? Because first of all, because Frost is washed. But once we get a jungle, once we get a top laner, ooh, so good. Also, if UK Fallen continues choking, I will hire a different ADC. I don't care how good he is. We will be ADC hunting if he stays like this. Okay. Onyx remains really loyal to SDC. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Phantom Warlords. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no duh. They're the best Chinese team in the world. Were they power rank number 2 or something? They're right behind. I know Pixel Rangers, PR, is like the best American team in the world. I don't know. PW I think is second. I'm pretty sure they're second. Anyways, we'll be using highlights because it's the group stages. I want to get all 3 matches in a single video, and then we can do the playoffs straight after. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. I feel like that's only appropriate. They run the 1-4 split as well, I saw. So let's do it. Also, I did notice a comment about how the closing out of games. I do agree. I probably want to keep it as flexible because my team is kind of all over the place right now. Again, we don't have a solid foundation. We just kind of have. I kind of literally pick up whatever I could get. Like we still play through bot side, all that stuff, right? Like we're kind of in the middle of figuring out exactly what our team looks like. Of course, they get rid of Monk. Knight is still open. Priest is still open. I think we take out Barrier Mage, and then we concede one of Knight and Priest. Okay, they take Execution. That means we take Knight here for support. JSL should be fine on that. And then we either take Wind Mage here or Ice Mage. I'm leaning towards Wind Mage for the better team fight setup. Like, we don't have to run Dual Blader if we take Wind Mage. Right? It keeps our options open, and then we can put it mid. Pyromancer mid is probably gonna suck. Fighter top, probably. Unless if it's Pyromancer top, then we need something stable for David Taicho. Probably Jiangxi. Jiangxi top sounds good. And then the question becomes, what do we give our jungle? Magic Knight is open. We could... Gunner is also open. I think we take Jiangxi and Gunner here. And then we can flex Gunner into jungle if we need to. They take Demon. Okay, they take Magic Knight. Wait, what's their support? Executioner. Right, duh. So jungle, it's Demon Jungler, ADC Magic Knight. Okay, we need a really stable jungle here that can help us in team fights. Like a really good team fighting. Berserker might be good. We can do Berserker and then make him run HP double attack speed, maybe. I mean, do we need him to tank up? I don't think so. We have quite a lot of tankage. I think we can just go attack speed Attack speed, attack speed, HP, attack speed on Onyx. Okay, that's what he's already on. David Taicho, magic, defense, nah. Magic resist, defense third, yeah, that's fine. Actually, go defense second, magic resistance third. And then Ryujin, magic, HP, magic. Yeah, that's fine. UK Fallen, AD first, and then attack speed second, I think is okay. Actually, we need a lot more damage. So what, level 5, go attack speed second damage for third, second. JSL, I think you just run triple HP and like never die, right? Because you're flexible, defend, group up. Ryujin is split pushing. No, we keep David Taicho split push. Fine. Then Onyx, I want you to counter jungle top side, steal their stuff, and then we fight for early Serpent. I didn't even check how good their players were, but I'm confident we can win the early fights. Like, our team is really strong early. We just need to not, like, lose hard in the lanes, and I think it's okay. Objective finish. Yeah, fight. Yeah, force fights. We just need to win the fights, right? Against teams like this, we just need to win the fights. Because if they live at like 1 HP, I'm gonna crash out. Alright, game number 1 with Phantom Warlords PW versus STC. PW, obviously, the #1 Chinese team in the world, and STC, #3 seed coming out from Korea. There was lots of hype around STC early on. However, fell a little short against RDS in their summer bracket. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that they are worse than their seeding, or, you know, I wouldn't say that exactly describes how STC, how good STC is, right? I don't think that exactly demerits how good they are, but it does shine a light on maybe some weaknesses in the team's playoff performance. So we'll have to see how they play out here. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Haunted Under Tower was Executioner, but will be fine. Demon looking for a gank mid again, but doesn't seem to get it. Onyx covers that as well. Now Onyx, top side here as well, just waiting for his camp to spawn. Hope connects onto JSL. Now Under Tower gets taunted, will get picked off here, and Demon comes through. Actually, top side in the meantime, instead, Pyromancer is traded by Onyx, so good counter gank there from STC's jungler. Serpent started. JSL already low. Pyromancer doing a lot of damage here as well, but Onyx is here. Ryujin has ult available. The stolen Serpent by STC, and Tornado is pushing Phantom Warlords away. So in the end, STC stealing Serpent there and losing nobody. Very big move for them. Bottom lane, in the meantime, for Phantom Warlords is losing mid lane. Ryujin getting chased down here, but Onyx is here to cover. He is level 4, so unable to do much else other than just cover the mid. But Ryujin will be fine. UK Fallen pushing down bottom tower. He is a little bit out of position. The smash hits and he will go down. Overextending there is the bot laner for STC. Now Executioner under tower will take a tower shot. Now Demon here as well, but getting taunted under tower. Will take another tower shot. Nearly goes down. The multiple members trying to dive JSL here. This is incredibly ill-advised. They are trying to dive the tank of STC. I mean, they're really trying to dive him. But I don't think that's possible. Meanwhile, mid lane, Ryujin is pushing down the wave, doing a lot of damage to this tower. JSL now here to cover, but will recall as soon as he realizes that there will be nothing here for either player. So far, nothing to come of the mid lane. Magic Knight just sort of farming. Warguard being set up here by both teams, it looks like. Ryujin throws out a Hurricane, but doesn't land on anything. Now, mid-wave will be cleared. David Taicho frontlining here. Anti-heal applied onto him, but the zombie stun Tornado connects, and now Fighter goes down immediately. David Taicho uses Wraith Aura here as well, as the flank coming in from Pyromancer. Fireball used, but the batter is down, and now he's flanked from both sides. UK Fallen as well will take him out, and PW caught out and will lose first Morguard here to STC. They will trade for Serpent, so not an entire loss, but a loss nonetheless. Magic Knight will leave, and now STC will start their push. David Taicho quickly to the top side as the rest of STC will push down mid. Shields up for JSL. As he sticks around, UK Fall gets hit with a hook! Nearly goes down there. A good hook by Huan Feng is not followed through, however. Bottom lane, Fighter under tower as JSL trying to land the taunt. He does. The Fighter, though, gets the buffer off with the jump, but it's not enough. He will go down. Mid lane, Magic Knight and Executioner get the mid tower, so in the end, actually, getting some gold back for their team. But Onyx is chasing down Huan Feng, who is by himself on an island in the middle lane as Magic Knight tries to rotate bottom, Super Saiyan form, to defend against his Morgan lane, but the tower will still fall. Ryujin looking for a dive. JSL too slow to chase down a target, however. That'll be the end of that. Morguard buff will end in 20 seconds and the tower mid lane is taken. So a good overall fight there. But now JSL is caught. Smash connects. Banner will go down but will not save him as David Taicho will take the top tower as well with the Morguard buff. At least it looks like he is. He will. So 3 towers for a support in the mid lane. Not too bad. Tornado connects onto the mid lane. Tornado knockup actually hits onto the demon and forces him back. Ryujin, though, Void hits him and threatens his life, but he will be fine in the end. First items completed by multiple members of Phantom Warlords, but so has STC. Taunt connects onto Executioner. He is under tower. Banner is down as well. Taunt again connects as Onyx jumps in. Will get that kill as Magic Knight is a little too late to the play. UK Fallen will catch the wave bottom side as Serpent is started. UK Fallen out of position, gets hit by a stun. Might go down here, but ults, but Fear hits him and will go down. The fight now raging on as Ryujin is forced out of the play. A Super Saiyan form is used as well by the Magic Knight, but in the end, it's a 1-for-1 trade. Jungler for ADC as Pyromancer is still sticking around here, clearing the bottom wave. But we'll have to back off. We'll just prioritize the tower as Serpent will go down here for the side of SCC. More gold back in their pockets as Pyromancer will take bottom tower. I'm not sure if he should stick around, but SCC will not spot him, so we'll be fine. Pyromancer actually does come back to the wave here. JSL wants to go for this play, but there is no follow-up for this, so he'll just catch the wave instead. EW, though, going for Morguard here. I don't think SCC has noticed yet. They're just clearing top wave here. Onyx now spots it. Is half HP. David Taicho is closing in on the fight here. Onyx wants to go in. Tornado used by Ryujin. Hits on the 4. Banner goes down, but not necessary as Infernus hits onto UK Fallen. Will pick him off. And the Morguard is stolen by SCC. Ryujin steals it. I didn't even see it happen. I want to see that again. Morguard is low. Infernus is hit. And then Ryujin throws out a tornado to steal the Morguard. Incredible play there by Ryujin. Magic Knight tries to make for a play as he needs something from this, but unfortunately will get picked off. Pyromancer will follow suit and he gets taunted by Pyromancer. And STC showing some ferocious fight in them, especially after their shocking summer split loss. Onyx charging forward, being the spear here, head charging for Ryujin, who does a lot of damage. Ryujin now overextending maybe a little bit, but Phantom Warlords doesn't even want to try to engage. No hook used. Onyx still very far forward. Fear is used, but it's going to miss completely as Onyx is trying to end the game. Hook will miss again. Ryujin just baiting them forward, and the towers are falling. Ladies and gentlemen, Tornado is used. They tell their multiple targets, and the Morguard wave is massive, and this game will be sealed shut as Onyx and Ryujin spearhead the victory for STC against PW. Yep, I called it. Onyx and Ryujin, incredible play. Ryujin stole 2 Morguards in 1 game. Wow. He might actually be Faker. He might be the one, boys. Ryujin Ryujin might bring us to the promised land. He is playing absolutely out of his mind. Alright, Monkman, we take out Ogre here, and then we take out either Barrier Mage or Bard. Bard is open, so we can get rid of him. Okay, they take Cavalry. I think we still take Knight. Very good pick here, and then okay, if they take Gunner, we take Magic Knight, so I think that's fine. Mid lane, we take Wind Mage again, very stable. give Ryujin some comfort pick. I expected this. Barrier Mage is broken. Let me just double check what he does. So a 160 shield barrier, 4 increases on inside, get additional attack speed while enemies are slowed. Destroys all projectiles inside. Okay, so it's an insanely strong wind wall. Okay, so melee, we wanna fight melee. Berserker Magic Knight, I think, is a double pick. And then I'm considering Priestess. We need some healing. We need some healing. It's either Pythonus or Priestess. I think Priestess is better. I mean, the question is, where do I want to put Priestess, right? Because she's for sure going to lose lane unless she's support. Knight is the better support because Fighter's going to be bottom. That's so tragic. I do really think Priestess is so good here. Damien Taicho, are you okay with getting sacked? I'm gonna have to sack Damien Taicho. He's gonna have to play Knight. It's gonna be miserable, but he has to play Knight. Priest is so good. I can't let Priest go. I think Priest is broken this game. I swear to God, Priest is broken this game. Alright, David Taicho is again against his best friend, the fucking Pyromancer. So HP, magic resistance and double HP probably. Pretty good. Actually, we can do defense third. Defense third is fine. No. I think double HP is still play. Onyx attack speed, HP attack speed. Yep, Ryujin, magic, HP magic. Yep. Bottom lane, I think is fine. HP first on JSL might not be the play. I think we go magic actually and then double HP for JSL. We want that early AP. David Taicho always join fights. Onyx, you win the 1v1. I want you to counter jungle. David Taicho, split push. Yep. Do we want to prioritize wave management? Do we have enough wave? Do we lose to? No, their wave clear is worse than ours. This is fine. All right, game number 2 between PW versus STC. Game number 1, STC showing a little bit of that fighting prowess that they always do in the group stages. Will they perform to the level a lot of fans expect them to heading into this game number 2? Ryujin, again, wind mage, but this time is against Cavalry, who is a lot better at punishing ranged mid laners. As you can see here, Ninja already going onto his antics, stealing the jungle camp from Onyx as well. So both junglers on a counter jungle angle, successfully doing so as they both move along. Again, Cavalry in the early stages, really good at harassing here. And Ryujin, now pushed up here, is in a really bad spot actually, wave-wise, as he's going to get chased down. Cavalry looking for another charge, but not going to get it. Bottom lane in the meantime, they picked Priestess and transitioned David Taicho top to the Knight for this better bot lane. And it's looking like it's been a very successful transition, as David Taicho seems pretty alright in this top lane, and bottom lane is getting completely obliterated here for Phantom Warlords. Another Line Blast, and this tower is going to fall sub 2 minutes for the side of SEC. The heal is down. What are they going to do about this? The answer seems to be nothing, as right now UK Fallen and the JSL really stopping this lane. The lane is just really oppressive for the side of STC. The wave will get cleared out though, and they're trying to trade back into this Priestess, but it's not going to happen. Meanwhile, mid lane, Ryujin hits level 3, and suddenly this lane is no longer playable for Cavalry. As sort of expected, I suppose. I mean, the Cavalry charges are pretty good, but he's taking a lot of damage. Trade back. Ryujin not going to risk it, going to recall for his upgraded item as well. Sorry, Magic Knight is going to upgrade for his upgraded item as well. And so far, nothing of eventful situation. Ninja gonna jump into Magicka, but nearly goes down. UK Fallen will get that pickup, but most likely get traded here to Cavalry. He's trying to chase up, but runs away actually. As David Taicho approaches, Taunt will connect onto the Cavalry. Onyx looking for an angle, but the Tornado is going to miss wide, but Priestess is now here. And UK Fallen is low, but the heal will be sufficient and Serpent will be taken. As STC once again beat Phantom Warlords to the punch in the attempted Serpent. Meanwhile, topside, David Taicho doing what he does best against Pyromancer, just making it very difficult for the Pyromancer to get anything done in this topside. With the taunts, with the punish of the proxy, again, these taunts are incredible. Meanwhile, mid lane though, Ninja gets the catch onto Ryujin as he's pushed up too far. Again, not respecting the Cavalry stun and the teleport strike coming through from Ninja as well, gets the execution, and that's just something you have to expect, especially against a Ninja in the game. Meanwhile, top lane, once again, David Taicho doing pretty well. Bottom lane, though, Super Saiyan form used and Fighter forced to run away. As UK Fallen suffering a few debuffs from Barrier Mage, but other than that, is perfectly fine. Barrier Mage actually ults. Or sorry, that was his second skill, the second barrier. But still, UK Fallen doing a lot of damage. They have to respect the JSL as well with the healing. Makes it very difficult to, well, it's very difficult to punish. Barrier Mage is now mid lane to leash his mid laner, but that leaves UK Fallen to guaranteed take bottom tower. Has to be a little bit careful. Ninja is missing, but UK Fallen just trying to pressure this wave, really taking advantage of the 1000 gold lead. Now getting jumped from two sides, threefold slash as well, and Cavalry will get that kill. SEC has no ADC for this Morgard take. So maybe a little bit risky here. It's going to take a while to take as well, especially without Magic Knight for another 10 seconds. Cavalry just going to take mid lane tower here as well in the meantime. Actually, no. PW trying to decide if they want to fight. Taunt connects onto the Pyromancer, but Tornado goes south. And SEC a bit split on their decision. Cavalry charging in, trying to harass the Berserker, but there's a lot of sustain here for the side of SEC. Now UK Fallen is alive. The Taicho has no banner though. Inferno 6 off to 2, but the Divine Convention used, and the healing is pretty good. Cavalry is forced away, and Super Saiyan form does a lot of damage. Strong connects, and Ninja goes down from Onyx, jump in, and a Phantom Worlds running out of resources, and the healing and the damage reduction is simply too much. Fighter will go down here as well for PW, and it's a full-on disaster for the #1 Chinese team as they will lose Morgard to STC. Incredible plays by the #3 Korean team. You have to wonder, were they just sandbagging to get the better seed? But then you realize, actually, they probably have literally the worst group in the tournament as Tornado hits on the 4! Ryujin with a fantastic Tornado. There is no follow-through, however, as it is a little difficult to enter the fight. Another taunt onto Pyromancer. Leap Strike is available. Jumped onto Barrier Mage. Tornado will get the kill onto the Barrier Mage, and Pyromancer will follow as the taunt connects, and David Taicho showing his versatility by being an absolute menace on this Knight hero. UK Fallen getting chased down by Fighter, but he literally does not want the smoke. Cavalry attempts to bully UK Fallen as well, but will find nothing. As STC now with a convincing gold lead in the early game. Yes, the gold lead's only 5,000 but for their comp, who has a fantastic healing back row and just scales so much better, it's so massive to have a gold lead like this as Ninja gets picked off. There's another thing I didn't even talk about. Ninja is on Phantom Warlord's team, and it's not going to scale. Barrier Mage is picked off. Taunt again onto the Cavalry. Ryujin with the damage as well from the side. And Priestess JSL keeping everyone alive. No Morgard is available, so maybe they'd have to back off here. But SEC are fairly confident that they can survive. All of the damage Phantom Warlords are trying to output as JSL, again with the healing, is absolutely disgusting. Ninja is caught in the jungle here. But JSL as well, trapped in the middle. 3-fold slash does no damage to David Taicho. Oh my god, that was the most pathetic 3-fold slash I've ever seen in my life. Charge forward. Cavalry trying to fight, but Tornado used by Ryujin to break up the engagement. Cavalry, though, still really trying to get this kill. JSL is finally going to get picked off. But UK Paul going to keep pushing bottom lane. And now top lane. Pyromancer overextends. That taunt connects, and Onyx will secure this kill with the help of David Taicho's perma taunt. Now the rest of SCC top side as JSL will be up in 10 seconds. Not having your healer support is a little concerning here, but no Pyromancer for the AoE damage means that the AoE healing is not really, you know, missed that much. Super Saiyan form is used as Cavalry tries to fight back, but he gets taunted and instantly dies. Phantom Warlords looking a little discombobulated. They're trying to force the play, but it's not going to happen. Ninja trying to get a steal, but it's not going to get there. Onyx will secure it, and now Barrier Mage will go down here in the mid lane. Divine Intervention used to sustain this dive. Tornado will hit a little too late, and Barrier Mage is ready under tower. So SCC will respect it. Ryujin now starts up Serpent. Onyx will follow through. Now Fighter is here and is looking to see if he can find a play, but this is as dangerous as of a situation as you can get. Onyx gonna go in for the leap stun. Banner is down prematurely there, I think, for the side of SCC, but now they're looking for a play. David Taicho is tacking up, but Leaf Strike hits onto JSL, but now David Taicho getting poked away. But with the magic resistance, will be fine. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Fighter is getting a tower there, and David Taicho will come to catch it. Successfully, might I add. Onyx is now mid lane, though, and now Fighter in the side. Phantom Warlords being very resourceful here, trying to look for an angle to get a pick. Tornado hits onto just the Barrier Mage as the wall dispels Tornado immediately. Fighter looking for a smash angle from the back, but JSL is now here. And now Knockup connects. Divine Intervention used to keep their carries alive, and Fighter still again looking for an angle for the smash. Ryujin just now peeling him away. And now Ninja in the back end here. I'm not sure what he was looking for. I mean, the Knight is not your prey. Now Fighter getting a stun off Ryujin. UK Fallen caught the Ninja here. 3-fold slash is used, but he'll just die anyway. JSL is trying to end the game right now. Smash will finally be used. Will kill off the Priest. A pretty big kill there for Phantom Warlords, but at what cost? Both Nexus Towers exposed. Down already. UK Fallen still pretty strong here, but Phantom Warlords, this game looking very, very awful at this point. SCC has their HP items ready, their second items completely built, and now UK Fallen building third item, Lifesteal, will be very good for his sustain in these fights. Will catch the bottom wave as well as Ryujin in the mid lane will be fine. Bottom lane, UK Fallen chasing down Fighter. He's just gonna chase him. He'll take the tower in the meantime. Brother, UK Fallen just literally walks him down. That's crazy. Meanwhile, top side, Tom will connect onto the Cavalry. He's in the middle of the Tornado. The Pyromancer nearly gets a kill onto Onyx, but the JSL heal is pretty good. He keeps him sustained. The damage is pretty good now for Phantom Warlords. The UK Fallen is not here. Teleport try to connect. 3-fold slash to try and kill off Ryujin, but the healing is good. JSL keeps his entire team alive. No one has died yet. For the side of SCC and Pyromancer getting perma-taunted, UK Fallen will run them down with the Blade of Light. Cavalry and Barrier Mage desperately trying to get a steal. Now Ninja is here. If they can steal it, they can stall for a little bit of time maybe, and it'll be hard to end the game for SCC. Ninja advancing, but UK Fallen's damage will force Cavalry away, and Divine Intervention makes it impossible to get a kill, as STC completely skip Morgard now as they realize the Nexus is exposed, and the entire team just hits it. I have never seen that before. What did they feed my boys? Seriously, what did they feed my boys? They straight up won the team fight, got a team out. I was like, wait, they're all dead. Let's just end mid. They didn't even finish Morgard. I'm so proud of them. What happened? Is it just the group stages? Am I getting tricked again? Is it just because it's the group stages and for some reason UK Fallen is like Jesus in the group stage? Also, shout out, by the way, I was right. I was right. Priestess was the pick. I just needed to move Knight topside, and I'm so glad David Taicho could anchor the Knight there, because Knight support is great, but Priestess in that game against Barrier Mage, unholy. Super broken. Oh my god. Love it. Love it. We are so good. We are so good. Oh my god. We're against PR now. Oh my god. We're against the best team in the world. And they're from NA. It's crazy. This save is nuts. I can't believe NA is good at MOBAs again. Jesus. Perfection. STC denies Phantom Warlords every set. Yes, we blew them out. We blew their backs out. It wasn't even close. Outdrafted, outskilled. Yes! We got another coach! Welcome to the team. Mr. Karik. Okay, let's check trading. Because surely we're at like 100% on multiple fronts. Yes, we are. On a lot of fronts. We are 100%. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Yo, no, that's crazy. That's disgusting. Okay, LMO, do that. Bugji. Okay, this is good. Okay, not Sun. UK Fallen. That's fine. I mean, just assign. Just do the team training, bro. Same with the JSL, actually. Just do team training, actually. Do streaming as well. UK Fallen and JSL should just do a lot of streaming because they basically peaked. I don't think they're gonna get crazy stronger. When are they gonna get 5 stars, man? That takes so long. They've been trying to get to a higher potential for so many weeks now. Does it literally take years? Alright, Pixel Rangers won their game, of course. Wait, they actually 2-1 against HoloLens. Right? Because that's a 1 point set. Yeah, they 2-1 HoloLens. We 2-0'd Phantom Warlords. So if we beat Pixel Rangers, we're basically guaranteed into the playoffs. Because I do not think HoloLens is winning a game. And they're against us last, and I think we're going to blow them out. So that's pretty good. Actually, I want to check out the other standings as well. Weekly trade report, LMO, yes. Positioning keeps going up, please, yes. Holy, the stats are going crazy on my team. Zhuangji's going up as well. Ryujin's going up as well. Why are you only going up by 2, Ryujin? Let's talk about it. Also, why are you're not substitute anymore? You're your core player, brother. Welcome to you are okay. Frost, you are substitute. Why is Ryujin only growing so slowly? Stress is low. Oh, I didn't fix Ryujin's things. There we go. Nice. No, actually, no. Max out mental. I want you to... Cool. Alright, Zhuangji shows prospect growth. Yes, obviously. Zhuangji is the GOAT. Zhuangji keeps scaling up, brother. Onyx Merchant's nearly sold out. Okay, we need to buy more merch. The Onyx fans are fiending for their merch. Okay, so we've only made $6,000 for his keyboard. What? And they cost $58,000 to produce? Oh wait, no, here it is. Okay, tell you what. Onyx fans, buy them for 85 bucks, okay? And then we'll produce 200 of them. Deal? Deal. Cool. JSL! Oh my, JSL stuff is already sold out! I just raised the price. Bro, JSL, your fans, tell them to focus up, my guy. They are rabid. I have to raise the price again so they don't sell out so quickly. Solo ranking, sure. Hammer is good top, yes. The solo ranking report does nothing for us because Frost used to be #1 mid laner in the world. Is that real? No. like that's crazy. Still can't believe that was ever a thing, by the way. Can't believe Frost was ever #1. Incredible stuff. Alright. JSL merchandise finds demand. What? I just bought merchandise. Okay, they're saying like it's yes. JSL bro, JSL has so many fans, they're in my comment section. Like I understand. Everyone wants JSL merch. That's a yikes. 2080. I'd win. I believe. I believe. Our head-to-head is 0-1 to 1-0. But it's still what? How do we check the power rankings? Because it keeps showing us that we're like our power rankings like 729 or whatever when we like fight them, but I have no idea where to see that. Team stats, is that it? All leagues. Wins, difference. Who is Gravity Power beat? Oh, I mean, okay. I was gonna say that's kind of crazy, but no. Japan is kind of a weak region, right? So it makes sense that there's like a single super team in there. All right, let's do it. Let's do this. Oh boy, here we go. We've definitely solved the meta that I don't think anyone at MSI has figured out yet. We should absolutely abuse it. Bard. We ban Ogre here. And then we ban Barrier Mage. Knight is open. If they steal Knight... Okay, they take Berserker this time. Knight is open. I think we go Knight Wind Mage again. It's worked for us so far. No one has countered it yet. They take Priestess. Sorry. They take Priestess. We're gonna need some displacement, repositioning, or a punish. I think Gunner is good here. I think Magic Knight is also pretty good here. My concern about bottom lane is that it's gonna be Priest Fighter, right? So they're gonna have a ton of sustain down there. I don't want them to have Magic Knight, but I mean, I guess they would put it mid, right? I think Hypotis is really bad into Priestess. And she heals less. I mean, the upside right is she does damage, but we don't need damage down there. We just need to survive. Genshi is open as well. Could use. We're gonna need a carry for the jungle though, so I guess Magic Knight has to be the play. Archer top. This is the freest Genshi game of my life. Give that shit. David Taicho, you're on the Genshi. Unless you want to play Knight, but I don't think you want to lose lane guaranteed, so I'll keep it like that. Okay, pretty good. Yeah, Lancer top. David Taicho, that's Uber Eats. David Taicho, defense, HP. Actually, go double magic. They can't burst you. They literally can't burst you. I refuse to believe they can burst you. Onyx is fine, the build's fine. Actually, 12. Do you need AD? I mean, for lifesteal, yeah. We don't have healing, so lifesteal's good. You can Fallen, the build's fine. JSL. Go HP. If they build crit, we're gonna need defense, so go defense. HP defense. HP. Okay, that's good. Actually, do you need HP level 1? Go defense, just so you can't get poked to death, yeah? Okay. Defend, poke, split, 1-4. You win the early fights? Yes. I mean, I should never really ask if we win the early fights, because at this point, yes we do. The only thing will be, like, I basically have to trust JSL and Ryujin to carry the early fight, but I'm confident they will. Alright, game number 1 for Pixel Rangers versus STC. Pixel Rangers, the #1 team in the world, has been on a hot streak, dominating their regions and winning the last MSI, or last Intel Masters. However, this time once again in the same bracket as STC. Genuinely, what are the odds, ladies and gentlemen? Truly, what are the odds? Bottom lane already going pretty well for STC here. The taunt forcing a lot, and mid lane Attempted gank onto Ryujin results into nothing so far. Stun connects onto UK Fallen, but it should be fine. So nothing so far. Top lane, though. Going pretty well for David Taicho, as now Fighter taunted on the tower. Top lane, though, however, Lancer getting caught, nearly dies, but will be alright in the meantime. Bottom lane looked a little frisky, or a little bit for UK Fallen, but again, JSL on this night being such a menace. David Taicho getting harassed will be fine as well. Again, UK Fallen getting poked away by Fighter, but Knight making sure that nothing further than just a little bit of harass happens. Onyx in the meantime, scaling into jungle a little bit, is behind a camp, as now Serpent is being started. A fight will break out here. Fighter nearly goes down to the line blast, and now David Taicho stalling to multiple people as Lancer Charge connects onto him. David Taicho gets Lancer Charge and will go down. Hail of Arrows will follow through. Tornado hits onto 3, and the damage is pretty good for the side of FDC as they will trade support. Yankos will go down. Lancer Charge is trying to kill off JSL, but just barely survives. So in the end, it's a top laner for support, and Serpent will not be taken. UK Fallen will try to catch his bottom wave. A little scary as Fighter is nearby, but in the end, we'll just catch this wave. Seems like they will not attempt to bother him. Onyx really wants to fight this. Ryujin does not have ult. UK Fallen is low, has to be very careful not to overextend. Ryujin gets jumped on. Onyx as well will get dunked on, but again, nothing else will come of it, as Serpent will be conceded by STC, but losing nothing significant there is actually pretty big for them. As UK Fallen manages to catch the entire wave and just farms it up. Now Lancer, in the middle of a minion wave, tries to fight David Taicho, but as he is Lancer, he'll just clear this out pretty easily. UK Fallen now hits level 5, pretty good for him. The Fighter will trade a lot better early on here. UK Fallen recalls for a tier 4 item, and both teams gearing up for potentially Morgard eventually. David Taicho catches Archer and Pyromancer in transition. Hail of Arrows will go wide, doesn't hit anything. Lancer Charge and Leaf Strike. Also David Taicho, but Wraith Aura is used, so he'll be fine. Lancer commits, but it's taking a lot of damage. Taunt comes in, connects into him. Now UK Fallen nearly gets the kill, but Onyx will go down as his entire team was actually doing something else. UK Fallen trying to peel, doing a lot of damage. Tornado is well to follow through, but Onyx, massive miscommunication with the team. Gets caught out, gets picked off. David Taicho looking for a play here. Gets low. JSL forward. The smash connects. And STC a little forcing it too hard. As JSL does not go down, actually. Survives just barely. But unfortunately, that will be Morgard take here. Unless, I mean, FTC are doing a great job of stalling it. Ryujin now, though, overextending. Lancer Charge and Leaf Strike will get that kill onto him. And this is most likely the take. Onyx once again just runs in and dies. So again, STC getting chased down here. Maybe Taicho is low, but will survive. Morgard eventually will go down here to Pixel Rangers as they take a 3,000 gold lead. Maybe Taicho will catch this wave, but now bottom lane Serpent fight will break out here as Smash connects up to multiple. UK Fall nearly goes down. The Priest is simply doing too much healing as the Knights will be forced away as well. Ryujin will catch mid-wave, but this Priest support looks very strong right now. And SCC currently don't have a response. Very far behind now. 6,000 gold lead as Onyx has had no impact in this game. Hail of Arrows connects just to buy some time for his team, but Ryujin is nearly going to go down. Will just barely survive as Fighter jumps in. David Taicho looking for an angle himself, but doesn't quite get there. As the fight breaks out, Onyx Super Saiyan form. Void is used. Lancer Charge only onto 1. As Divine Intervention will be forced out. Leaf Strike connects onto Ryujin, but he'll be fine. David Taicho runs out of Wraith Aura and now is caught in the middle of the enemy team. Smash connects onto JSL. Nearly goes down, but will survive. Morgard buff up for 5 seconds as Pixel Rangers just trying to end the game. But SEC is holding pretty well. Onyx barely lives, and again, everyone survives, and with Morgard down, they have to be a little bit careful for the taunt. Tornado hits, and now Archer, a little bit of a problem area. Void connects onto him, and they chase him down. David Taicho will get that kill. And Pixel Rangers overextend, will lose their Archer in the meantime. Top lane, though, massive wave that David Taicho will catch himself. Morgard now being attempted by Pixel Rangers, and SCC late to the punch here. Actually, no, they'll make it in time. There is no Archer here yet. JSL catches the Morgan being taken. Now Hail of Arrows used, and Onyx instantly dies again. The batter is down. The Wraith Aura as well doing a lot of AoE damage, and they're getting so low. You can fall it as well, but Onyx will, ADD will go down first. On the Berserker, Lancer Charge as well will take out JSL. Ryuji trying to do the damage, but the Priestess Heal is simply too much. David Taicho out of ult will be running out of resources here. Morgard is nearly taken, and Ryujin David Taicho steals it. Absolutely incredible steal here by David Taicho, but he goes down. And the waves are massive for the side of SCC, so the Morgard steal completely denies the play by Pixel Rangers. Now they're trying to stop the Serpent take, but Ryujin is exposed, stumble connected, he'll just die. As SCC overestimate how much they can do. Again, Onyx still basically useless in this, as he is so many levels down. Or so much gold down, and so many levels down, I should say. UK Fallen getting hit with a Hail of Arrows, Leap Strike connects, and now Magic Knight will go down. UK Fallen cutting backwards, does a lot of damage here, does not have his lifesteal item yet completed, and will be killed off. JSL, though, takes the opportunity to split push as he's getting harassed by Lancer, but this is a portal combat, basically. The JSL will not die. The Lancer will not either, but they're still fighting. This fight is certainly a fight of all time. Lancer really wants to try for this, but now Archer getting caught in the back by David Taicho, but I'm not sure if they have a catch. UK Fallen ults here to try and chase. Lancer actually baits Archer in. Tornado will land, and David Taicho will follow through. We'll get this kill. Now Priestess out of position as UK Fallen gets Leap Struck in Divine Intervention to keep Berserker healthy. Now Priestess will have to back off as Lancer going for the triple heart build will basically be indestructible, at least for a while, until damage comes through for STC. Now Onyx looking for a play onto Priestess, doesn't quite get the kill. David Taicho's Wraith Aura is forced out as he was being harangued by Berserker and by Lancer. Onyx again have to be very careful with his positioning as doesn't want to force anything. Now Onyx getting the charge onto Berserker, nearly gets the kill, will do so. Lancer charges into the 4 though, in Divine Intervention, keeping everyone healthy. Smash connects, Ryujin will go down. And that's 2 damage dealers on the side of SCC dead. UK Fallen trying to front the back with UK Fallen. David Taicho is trying to front the back with UK Fallen, I should say, sorry. JSL now here though. UK Fallen still very low, he has to be very careful not to overextend. JSL doesn't want to fight this, but UK Fallen demands that they fight this. Batter goes down, Hail of Arrows forced out. JSL will be fine. Wraith Aura used by David Taicho will keep him healthy enough. And STC forced Pixel Rangers off of the Morgard as they tried to chase for kills and will not get it. David Taicho will catch top as well with Onyx. So this game, I mean, this net worth lead starting to matter less and less as Ryujin now here with the poke. Onyx has ult. David Taicho coming. JSL Tornado Land. Lancer Charge only hits onto Ryujin, but the Berserker is instantly dead. You can fall. Front to back damage is pretty good. Banner is gonna go down. Smashes onto 4, but there's no follow up. And David Taicho is still in the back with the Wraith Aura, forcing everyone back. And now Pixel Rangers hold up. They're getting routed. Priestess is getting picked off. Lancer is now the only one alive with the Archer. And now Lancer is pretty hard to kill. So I don't think STC is gonna get that one. Now Pixel Rangers, hold on. They might have been outscaled. That Morgard steal by David Taicho may have been the key factor to keeping this game alive as Onyx is trying to chase down Archer. Line Blast will miss, but now Lancer getting chased down. Taunt connects onto him, but UK Fallen does not have the angle. Now we'll start shooting him down. But again, Lancer is very tanky. Taunt again will come through, and maybe you're tanky, but maybe not tanky enough. Never mind. We'll survive. And now the main issue is Berserker is getting deleted in these fights. He jumped in and instantly died. He is trying to build towards that 3rd item magic resist to survive the burst. But it is very scary. Onyx out of position. Super Saiyan form used. Tornado as well, knocking up Lancer. Will potentially try to get the kill onto Priestess as well. Doesn't get the damage down. Ryujin is low. Leap Struck connects. Smashes up to 4. And this might just be the play that will bring Pixel Rangers to victory. And JSL now forced away. Onyx does not have ult available. And David Taicho has to back off. All the waves towards the favor of STC though, so there is no wave that Pixel Rangers can use to end the game, but this will be for sure Morgard, at least for them. But the entire team of STC does respawn, and now Divine Intervention used, Tornado as well to follow, hits onto multiple. Onyx doesn't get Super Saiyan form down, but the damage is good. Berserker will go down. Once again, Priestess is caught. He's taking a lot of damage. Priestess will survive, however, and STC will turn back to Serpent, and The waves are so far away from STC's base that Pixel Rangers are unable to use Morgard. The top lane is going down as we speak. And again, I keep talking about this. The gold deficit does not matter once both teams' carries get their 3 items. And Ryujin, almost there. UK Fallen's almost there. Fighter went defensive item 3rd, so it doesn't really matter in terms of damage output. Hail of Arrows will hit onto the 3. But a Paper Tiger attack nonetheless. Morgard buff. Smash hits onto 3 again. Does really nothing. UK Fallen getting poked away by the waves. Will have to back off. JSL now though overextended. This is a pretty big kill for the side of Pixel Rangers. They get it. 20 seconds down for the Morgard as Ryujin getting chased. Nearly goes down. Tornado will keep him alive, but JSL is now... sorry, David Taicho now dead. Lancer charge hits on the Ryujin. Will get that kill. Morgard still up for 7 seconds, and I don't think STC can hold this one. They overextended. They may have cost them the game, as the Morgard wave just has barely enough time to take the tower, and they win game number 2. Or game number 1, sorry. Okay, Priestess is very strong. Priestess is insanely strong. I think I'm okay with giving them Priestess again. Or, I think I'm okay with adding Priestess here and giving Barrier Mage. No, because then they take Barrier Mage. We have to take Barrier Mage. Please don't take Barrier Mage first. Oh, wait, we're first. We're first pick. We take... Barrier Mage. I don't want them to have it. They can take Knight. I'm okay. What? Okay, we take Knights. Maybe a tight show. Do your thing, and then we pick Wind Mage. Okay, this team is significantly more baller than the last one. I think actually we take Magic Knight Gunner again, but we put Gunner in the jungle this time. I think that is the smarter play. Ice Mage, interesting. We put David Taicho on the tank top. I think Barrier Mage with Magic Knight is pretty good. What did my coach say? Barrier Mage top? What? What? Are you high as a kite? I think this draft is pretty good. Don't counter jungle, just farm and cover. You have to scale. Cover all lanes. Do we fight for early Morgard? Yes, I think our team is stronger early. I mean, I'm always convinced our team is stronger early. I swear to God our team is fine. And also, Ryujin has the mid lane matchup, so he should hit level 5 first. He should have the better early matchup. I have a lot of magic damage, bro. I think we go double magic resist. We can fall in, go magic resist, maybe. Yeah. You should go magic resist. Yourself. Magic resist. Magic resist. They have so much magic damage. Oh my god, man. They're really squishy though, so I think if we go like magic resist second item on everybody, I think we'll be fine. Actually, Onyx, go double attack speed and then magic resist. I need you to do damage. Okay, Fallen. I think we can outscale them in damage. Or outscale them. So I think we just go like full tank on everybody. So no one dies later on. And then we have like a bunch of barriers and taunts and stuff. I mean, this is incredibly greedy for me, but we'll try. FTC versus Pixel Rangers, game number 2. Pixel Rangers showing off their dominance. A really close game 1. But unfortunately, even with the steal from David Taicho on the Morgard was not enough to seal the game for them. This game, however, a little bit more different. Taoist picked here in the bottom lane as JSL will get harassed as the Onyx, Berserker roams bottom lane, ADD. On that Berserker, doing the roam, JSL will get caught here, but I don't think he'll be fine. Serpent will be fought for. Void hits onto 5. That's a really good attack by UK Fallen, but will get picked off here. Ryujin trying to do the damage as well, but everyone's so low on Pixel Rangers. But no one getting caught yet. That is so painful there. Everyone is so low. And now, Ryujin is not basing, but wants to fight. And he doesn't have ult ready. So isn't the threat to just get bashed on and died, and there he is. There he goes. Line Blast hits onto 3, but STC, man. I don't know who made that call to stick around after losing it the first time, but it costs Ryujin heavily. And now, I didn't even realize this, but UK Fallen has already died twice on Magic Knight. Ryujin gonna get caught out here, and Onyx is unable to help. JSL gets here late. And that'll be the play over. Barrier protects Onyx a little bit, but Disarm comes through. And that will be the end of that. Once again, Pixel Rangers up by 4,000 gold, and we just started. Looking for the Morgard play here. David Taicho is here ready. Shields up. And the collapse is going to come through. Fighter is late. Tornado hits onto 4. Ice Blitz hits onto multiple as well, but the barrier comes out for Barrier Mage. UK Fallen trying to do the damage here with Onyx in the gunner. We'll get the pick off onto the Berserker. The Silence and Disarm coming through though, and the Frost as well. Doing a decent amount of chip damage, but the barriers and the shield from David Taicho keep him alive. JSL wants to force for a fight, but the Black Orbs do us a ton of damage. And SCC's damage dealers had to respect it. Again, David Taicho grossly overestimating his team's survivability because of how tanky he is. Now Berserker out of position, gets taunted forward. Most likely will go down here, but not quite, as the Disarm will connect onto the Magic Knight. Again, David Taicho really trying to force a play here, but they're just not getting any kills. On the side of SEC, now again, Ryujin getting caught here, is now David Taicho not even bothering to taunt. This time just leaves Ryujin to die. Morgard will be taken here, and where is David Taicho? Why are you doing this, guys? Now that everyone is there, David Taicho decides not to be there. And now he is trying to 1v9. And now he will die. Because he tried to 1v9. I don't understand. Anyways, trying to take Serpent here. Dark Mage will insta-give as he charges ahead of his team. No Knight to land a taunt or anything. So the team just sort of grouping up, trying to protect each other here. As there is no David Taicho for this fight. Dark Mage is traded, so I mean no top laners for this fight. It's pretty fine. But Pixel Rangers now ahead by quite a huge margin on all lanes. 4,000 gold. The number. As Ryujin getting poked away in the mid lane. JSL trying to put a barrier protecting the tower, but it will certainly fall. Onyx getting harangued as well. Just trying to bait them forward. UK Fallen gets caught here, but the shields are up. David Taicho coming in from the flank. As the Knight, I mean the flanking Knight going crazy. Tornado hits onto multiple. As now Ice Mage is nearly dead, but UK Fallen and Onyx refuse to go in. David Taicho is trying to grab them a kill, but there's just a lot of mixing. Why are you turning around? David Taicho gets a taunt off, connect with the play. They finally do so. After the 4th taunt David Taicho lands, they finally decide, hey, we should support our Knight. This game, STC, man, y'all are hilarious. Ryujin gets caught by multiple members and will go down. Now Onyx's turn to run it down, as Ice Blast will hit him. Flash Freeze in range, and he will go down. There's no doubt in my mind. Smash is even used just to make sure he can't leave. Once again, STC, the fact that they're not working together is the reason why they're losing this game. The barrier will protect them as Barrier Mage keeps everyone alive, but now Morgard is being attempted, and JSL trying to, again, do this by himself. There's literally no one else here. They're just ignoring him at the moment, but Barrier is now down as Fighter arrives. And now they fight. Tornado connects. UK Fallen disarmed and silenced. Now Ryujin by himself. And there is no Barrier Mage. Again, the 5v5 is just not happening. For STC, for some reason, they think it's a good idea to split push instead. Now Morgard nearly taken here as Barrier Mage will finally converge. As Morgard will be taken and they just don't fight it. They just... What? Why? I just don't understand. Serpent now being attempted here by Pixel Rangers. Or the SDC. ADD is out of position, gets picked off now. Yankos getting chased down here, but will not get finished off, as I'm getting really sick of SDC doing that, by the way. They nearly kill somebody and then they give up. They turn back around. I even have them set to focus on fights. Why are they still stopping before they kill somebody? Like, more frequently than not. That is so annoying. Top tower is going to go down. Second tower as well will follow, as Morgard is still up for 30 seconds, and I think Pixel Rangers is looking for the end here as they're rotating mid lane. The taunt, Super Saiyan form as well onto the Dark Mage. I mean, UK Fallen trying to get a kill, but there are no teammates here. They're busy clearing top wave instead. As Tornado will hit onto the Ice Mage. And Tornado will go wide. Morgard buff up for 5 seconds, and JSL decides to run it down mid. He was just mid by himself. Onyx will clear the camp. Ryujin again getting pummeled mid lane. There's no David Taicho for this play, guys. Why are you trying to fight this? UK Fallen's ult's not up. Ryujin's ult's not up. You guys are fighting with no ults. And no Knights. Now Knight is middle lane. Now you decide to back off. Void connects onto multiple. Banner is down. They're trying to kill off Ice Mage. Nearly goes down. UK Fallen will finally get that kill. And the game's not over yet. UK Pixel Rangers can still make mistakes. The taunt is well connecting, as Onyx will try to run down with the taunt. Will do so. And the gold lead stabilizing at 6,000. And Onyx actually ahead of gold against Berserker. Just by a little bit. But a gold lead nonetheless. Now they're trying to take Morgard. Banner is down as the stasis connects, but the Super Saiyan form does a lot of damage here onto the Berserker. Now the Taoist will go down. Now Ice Mage to follow. Hang on, Pixel Rangers. What are you doing going in one at a time? Now we'll have to concede Morgard as Fighter is nowhere to be seen. Berserker trying to steal the kill, but not gonna get there. And now Dark Mage in the middle lane gets caught by Onyx trying to get that kill on the gunner, but not quite. Super Saiyan form used by UK Fallen prematurely. But that'll be the end of that. Now the damage, I mean, the damage is getting there. And even though this is Ryujin's worst game so far, like in a while, this is Ryujin's worst game in a while, still somehow making a massive impact and is even in gold. Now David Taicho somehow walks out of stasis. What was that? He literally walked out. He said, "Stasis? What stasis?" and then walked away. Meanwhile, mid lane, Ice Mage is picked off, and STC scaling into the late game as God intended. Pushing down mid tower. Now Dark Mage caught in the void. Taoist gets a disarm onto Ryujin. But now the damage is good. Tornado connects with the Dark Mage. We'll take that. And then another 3-man stun by the Tornado. Ryujin supporting from the mid lane takes out the Taoist. And Pixel Rangers finally lose a game against STC. Never mind. They recall the base as the top wave is getting pushed in. Morgard buff will end, and it will still come down to one deciding fight. This game is truly not over yet. Third items are coming up, and now a 3,000 gold lead for STC is huge. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, all the magic resist items are up. So Ice Mage's damage is nullified. Dark Mage's damage is nullified. So their damage source is going to have to come from Fighter, but Fighter late game is XD, Omega LOL. That is how I can describe it. I don't think I can describe it any better than that. UK Fallen 1v1ing. Fighter there has to respect it a little bit, but you know who doesn't have to respect shit? Onyx onto this gutter. Doing so much damage. Forcing Pixel Rangers back with the disarm. And the Root Dagger nearly catching him, but he'll be fine. And now Morgard is back up, and SEC are starting it. Ryujin and UK Fallen the only ones here, though. No Super Saiyan form. Tornado hits on the 3. Onyx walking up, trying to do the damage. The barrier is up to protect, and the Void traps everyone in a triple kill. Connects for STC as they try to run down mid. They realize the writing is on the wall, and will simply hit Nexus as the game is simply over from there. STC will take a game off of Pixel Rangers. Onyx. Amazing. I'm so glad I swapped positions. Onyx on the gutter, scaling from the jungle. So good, man. Oh my god. Alright, game number 3. Let's fucking do this. Alright. We ban Ogre. Even ban. We ban Barrier Mage. I think I'm actually okay with letting Bard through. Do we take Knight here? What do we do if they take Priest? I think it's fine, actually. I think I have a plan. Berserker again. Let me take Wind Mage. Do I want to give them Magic Knight? No, actually, I want to take Gunner here for sure. Okay. Interesting Taoist pickup. The bottom lane is gonna be a little bit pressured because of the Taoist, I think. Do we pivot Knight top? And then run Magic Knight Gunner again? I think that's the play. We steal Priest. I don't want them to have Priest. And then we take Magic Knight again? The bot lane carry? Magic Knight is so strong, bro. I don't want to give it away. I think we just run it back in the same comp. We put Magic Knight bottom. We have Onyx to scale on 80s on a farming jungle. I think this is playable. Farming cover all lanes. Ryujin has a easier mid lane now. Dual Blader has no setup except for Lancer. I mean, actually, technically I guess he has a couple of setups, but Dual Blader is actually really good into Priestess though, because of the multi-slash going through HP and stuff. No double defense. And then Ryujin HP. Okay. They don't have enough to burst people down. They're looking to one-shot people in multi-slash, right? That's the play they have. That's their winning. That's the only play they have in the book. Oh, why don't you imagine this third? I mean, I think you can. We just need to make it so that Dual Blader can't kill us, right? If UK Fallen can't die, then it's basically a one fight. So I think this build is good. Fight early game, I think. No, do we fight early game? Fuck it, dude. I want to fight early game. Actually, always attempt is insane. Let's go flexible. Okay, let's do it. Oh my god, this is so stressful. Game number 3. Pixel Rangers versus STC. Game number 1. Pixel Rangers being pushed by the 3rd best team in Korea. We will see if that game maybe was just Pixel Rangers slipping the net a bit, or if perhaps STC have enough in the tank to show Pixel Rangers that they won't just roll over. Lancer gets caught under tower. Damien Taicho with his staple First Blood, baiting Lancer under tower. I mean, we haven't seen that in a very long time, ladies and gentlemen. So that is a massive statement there by Damien Taicho, saying, you put a bad lane against me and I will make it work. JSL bottom lane, though, gets caught out by the Berserker gank. So pretty big there for the side of Pixel Rangers. That does give Dual Blader a bit of gold heading into the mid game. UK Fallen getting poked out here by Taoist, but JSL will make sure he gets healed up here. Now Serpent being attempted by Pixel Rangers as UK Fallen walking through. Dodges every skill shot, I think mostly by accident, but still Tornado connects out to 3. But Onyx gets disarmed. And David Taicho uses the barrier middle. So I believe this Serpent should be gone. And SCC's members already beginning to leave. JSL gets disarmed again. And Ryujin getting multi-comboed under tower will go down. Lancer charge as well to secure a second kill for the side of Pixel Rangers. Lancer getting chased, but that's about it. As once again, STC down by only 900 gold actually from those 2 kills. as it looks like bottom lane UK Fall nearly gets a kill onto the dual blader, but Taoist is there to prevent any further incursion. Silence disarm onto JSL just to stop him from poking Yankos here on the Taoist, but he's trading HP quite well, so it'll probably be even. Leaf Strike in onto Ryujin, nearly goes down here. Leaf Strike on top of the follow-through will kill off Ryujin, as he greatly underestimates the damage of that Pole Warrior. Meanwhile, nothing else happening so far. Mid lane, they're trying to pressure it. And now Morgan being attempted here by the side of Pixel Rangers. Banner is down, and Disarm comes through. Onyx does not get hit by it, though. David Time gets pushed out of the banner range, but Divine Intervention used to try and keep him alive, and he will just barely survive it, or barely not survive it. Tornado hits also 4. A Super Saiyan form used here by UK Fall. He's trying to land a hit, but there's no CC follow-through to help him keep them in place. Now David Taicho getting skirmished on the side, as Pixel Rangers picking apart STC here. David Taicho under tower gets the taunt off of the Berserker, but will survive as the damage from the tower is not enough due to the defensive build-up here by the Berserker. Taunt connects onto Lancer. Tornado with the wind damage does a decent amount. Divine Intervention again used by JSL to get the healing down, and the dual blader trying to get that pick off, but the shield is good. And SEC will start up Morguard for themselves, but JSL is getting caught. Leaf Strike will get him killed, and the top will follow through, and Pixel Rangers trying to fight back, gets multiple kills, 3 dead on the side of STC, as they force a Morguard play instead of fighting for position, and everyone goes down. A 3,000 gold lead now for the side of Pixel Rangers as they take Morguard here. Onyx unable to even attempt for a steal, as Serpent Bottom will be taken by STC, but mid tower is taken and the wave is massive. Leaf Strike goes onto David Taicho, but the knockup connects and the wind damage is pretty good. Nearly gets the kill onto the Pole Warrior, but finally David Taicho gets the stun off. And now, barreling down mid lane, David Taicho nearly goes down, but the taunt comes in, keeps him alive, as well as the heals. And Onyx, once again, getting disarmed, will be unable to do the damage. Now, JSL overextending. Stasis will keep him alive, though, actually. I'm not sure if that was the play. Shields are up, but it's not enough. The Morguard wave is fairly strong topside. We'll be pushing that in. 30 seconds still on the Morguard buff. Still plenty of time here for STC to brace on. Dual Blader gets caught in the mid lane, though. Getting chased down by UK Fallen. Will get that last hit. Will get that kill. Meanwhile, topside, David Taicho fighting Lancer and Pole Warrior, but now the flank has connected. Lancer is here, as well as Magic Knight and Ryujin will catch this wave before it gets any deeper. And now UK Fall looking for a play, decides against diving further for the Pole Warrior. And now Lancer again onto JSL, onto the Priestess. Super Saiyan 4 Muse. Disarm onto Ryujin. Void is going to be wasted as UK Fall trying to chase down Taoist. Disarm comes through. Will not be able to get a hit off of Taoist because of the double CC. And we'll have to back off there. STC still fighting for the life here as Onyx trying to just farm the Lancer, distracting him. Banner is down, but Taoist is nearby to cover Lancer, but he's not going to help. Tornado going to hit multiple. Now Lancer going to go down here. Now it's Taoist's turn as he's voided forward. UK Fall trying to get the kill, but stats is onto the entire team of STC. But now the Pole Warrior Leap Strikes in and dies. I'm not sure if that was the right play, as now Morguard being taken here by STC. And with multiple members dead for Pixel Rangers, they will have to give this up. Dual Blader is late to the party, and nothing else will happen there as a topside barrel down. SCC is going for the all-in play. Pixel Rangers, where are you? Where's the rest of the team? They're still recalling, trying to get back to base. The wave is massive, and SCC trying to play for the end. They have such a massive wave. Where's Pixel Rangers fight back? It's a massive 8-minute win. SCC turning this game around, and immediately with the Morguard take, Pixel Rangers are shockingly upset as STC make the comeback happen. Oh my god. This was a 14 kill game. Pixel Rangers had the kill lead. And then STC said, let's go top and end the game. I think this specific comp has to be... Let's talk about it. Because Onyx can obviously play Magic Knight. But Onyx... I mean, to be fair, Pixel Rangers, their jungler never contested Onyx. Onyx just, like, scaled in the jungle. And obviously, UK Fault. Magic Knight is broken. Magic Knight is so good in the 2v2. And we just give JSL an Enchanter. We can, again, Knight is the flex. Knight is key. Okay, if no one else is going to play Knight, we have to abuse it. Okay, boys? Listen, nobody else is playing Knight except us for some reason. And she still got nerfed. And she's still good, because obviously the nerfs are not enough. Listen, Knight might be the key. And also Ryujin on Windmage. I thought Ice Mage would be better for our comp, because then it opens up for Dual Blader opportunity. But who fucking cares about Dual Blader at this point? Dual Blader, Onyx on Dual Blader, respectfully, falls off late game. So it's better to give Onyx the opportunity to scale, I think is better. And even though David Taicho on the Knight sometimes looks a little bit wonky, and also obviously he can't make as many plays in the early game on Knight, but it's so good to have a rock top side. Like, it's so good. Oh my god, I cannot believe we're number 1 seed right now. I gotta save just in case like some disaster happens and like the save file gets my computer crashes or something. Oh my god, there's no way. Brother, we're number 1 seed in Group A. How's the other groups going? Binary Tigers lost to Lucky Kings? Well, we can check actually who lost to who. International. Binary Tigers lost to Quantum Rush. The third best in NA. Okay, actually, to be fair, NA is pretty strong. But your group is not as hard as mine. There's the number 1 NA team and number 1 Chinese team are in my division, bro. Actually, now that I think about it, why is the Korean division given the easiest seed for number 1? Every other division has 2 number 1 teams in it. What? Ridiculous. Rigged. Actually rigged. Insane. Never surrender. SCC pulls off epic reverse against Pixel Rangers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got blown out in the first game, and then we adjusted. We adjusted. Damn right. A dramatic comeback for the ages. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. UK Fallen getting an MVP. I mean, again, UK Fallen is kind of a low-key UK Fallen is a group stage merchant. So, you know, I'll give him the credit, but goddamn, man. he's certainly a merchant of the early game. Trailing heavily in kills with defeat looking certain, they strung together crucial fights from mid-game onward to completely reverse the flow. Yes, sir. Never give up, boys. Never surrender. STC now are rewarded with the easiest matchup in the entire scene. I don't think there is a single way we can get... how to phrase it. We are guaranteed top seed. Because the only way we don't get top seed is if we get O2'd by HoloLens and Phantom World's 2-0's Pixel Rangers. Which is not happening. Okay? Let me just make that very clear. Literally not happening. Woo! Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Actually, no, wait, sorry. Phantom Worlds have already played their match. They already lost to Pixel Rangers. So no, I'm guaranteed in the playoffs no matter what. That's good. Binary Tigers are fighting for their life? Against who? Lucky Kings? Binary Tigers, if you crash out in the group stages, you are chokers. I will write the article myself that you are the playoff chokers. Rapid Storm get blown out. No shit. They're not. Rapid Storm is the Cinderella run that when they make it to the internationals turns back into a pumpkin. Like, it's... I mean, I cannot believe you got 3rd seed over Kinetic Surge. Like, you actually got insane. The fact that you beat us was the Cinderella story. And you still got blown up by BNT. So why are you here, man? Anyways, I'm still so frustrated about that. We'll end the episode there. I was going to record all 3 group stage games, but I realized that unfortunately it's getting a little late, so I can't like use my voice as much because, you know, people are gonna try to sleep. So sorry about that, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode anyway, and yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you so much again for watching, and if you made it to the end of the video, I'll let you guys know as well. I'll be posting potentially a back-to-back after the MSI once again for the off season, and then after that, I hope you guys will join me for when I will run a entirely new save file as well, very soon, for like the Korean, like for not Korean, sorry, for League of Legends, and we will not be playing in Korea. We'll be playing in Europe. Okay, so that'll be a secondary series to match with this, and hopefully you guys enjoy that as well. That'll be its own separate playlist. I'll be adjusting all the stats manually. I'll be figuring that out. And we will start with more champs. We'll randomize the champs. Sorry, we'll randomize the champs, and we'll start with a couple more, just so I can really flex my game knowledge, and we'll have to get used to that. But thank you guys so much for watching. And let me know what you guys think of that, okay? If you made it to the end of this video, let me know what you think of that plan, because yeah, that's what I'm hoping to do eventually. So thank you guys again. I'll see you in a bit.